Alright guys, so the main purpose of this one, I wanted to show you guys that I do in fact read the comments and that I will take requests should you guys ask for requests and stuff. I just wanted to make it clear and simple. If you ask for something, I'll eventually get to it. Some might take me longer than others to get to, but I will read them and I will eventually at some point get to them. With that being said, this video is brought to you by Mad Max Gaming and Pasta P. Those aren't sponsors, they just watch my videos. Oh sweet mama, did I ever crave this game as a kid. Bowser's Inside Story released on the DS in 2009 and was just too enticing a concept for anyone to pass up. You get to play as Big Boy Bowser while simultaneously playing as the Mario Brothers inside him. Not in a sexual way, in a being inside Bowser way. I don't know, I tried. My point is, take my money now! I already loved the Mario and Luigi RPG franchise, having grown up with Partners in Time. Just saying that name blasts my brain with endorphins. I don't know if people regard this one as one of the best in the series, but golly, do I have a strong connection to it. Now, it's an unfortunate truth, I know, but I never actually grew up with Bowser's Inside Story in my possession. Reason being, I think this came out during a point in my life where my parents thought that my heavy indulgence in video games was really affecting my performance in school. And they were right. And as for why I don't own it today, well, it's because nowadays I know that this specific genre of video game isn't the type of genre that I would get into. And I'm broke. If you don't know already, I don't get too into RPGs or JRPGs, PG-13s, whatever. I don't mess with them. The only one that I've even really gotten through completely is Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, I bet you were expecting me to say Partners in Time. Yeah, no, I regret to inform you, but I never beat that game. I got to the final level of it, sure, and I also got to the final boss, but, and not specifics as to what the boss is, just in case you don't want it spoiled or whatever, but me being a bad RPGer, of course I had the worst items and the crappiest setup, and I spent months and months and so much of my time trying to beat this dang boss, and I was just never able to do it until I finally did. And then you know what happened when I did do that? Surprise! Second phase! Yeah, me, right? I don't think I've ever rage quit harder in my life. And so much, in fact, that I think that I actually sold or gave away the game because I don't have it in my possession right now. I don't have it anywhere. And I guess I have the vaguest memory of giving it away. I can't remember if it was because I couldn't beat it, but yeah, I sold it. And from what I hear, that second phase of that final boss isn't actually the final boss. There's one that comes after that, which is complete and utter bullshit to me. Alright, saltiness out of the way, let's talk about the 3D remake of this game, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. Jesus Christ, that's like 10 words in the title. Who the f writes these things? The remake's the same as the original, just with updated graphics, musical tracks, and some brand spanking new content, baby! Now when it comes to the brand new look for this game, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, I kinda preferred how the original DS game looked. Maybe it has something to do with them not having black outlines or something. I feel like it makes the characters mesh with the background too much. I feel like they could have just stayed with the original look and updated the environments more, kinda like what they did with Paper Mario. But I get it, they wanted to give people their money's worth and not let it just be a console port with some new DLC. Speaking of which, the Bowser Jr. part of this game looks kinda lame. No, I'm just being honest with you. I really have no further comments than that. I mean, I guess some parts of it look sort of decent, but what do I know? I haven't actually played it. I might be judging it a little too unfairly, seeing as how I haven't played it at all. Might be making a premature criticism about it. Who knows? Maybe I might actually like it if I tried it. I don't know. Just from seeing it, whatever. Let's just get on to this first song now. It's probably worth saying now that I haven't dived too deep into this game. I've only really focused my research on the areas of the games that these songs I'm covering appear in. Dimble Woods, from what I can put together by just looking at it, is simply just a wooded area. Yeah, I guess you can put that together just by reading the name, huh? Anyways, the track itself is not half bad. I mean, it has a decently memorable melody, and it has a very poppy set of instruments to it. I think I hear some string instruments in that bridge part. Ooh! There's some vibraphone or some marimba type instruments for the main melody. All these portions, while not adding up to a very lengthy track, mesh together in the most enjoyable fashion. I don't know what else to say about this one. It's got a great assembly of instruments, it brings a great amount of fun to this section of the game, and it's just fun as hell to listen to. I'm giving it a 3.8 out of 5 Bowser Kidneys. Quick heads up, by the way, just in case you don't want it spoiled, the next track is going to be for the final boss of the Bowser Jr.'s Journey game, so for whatever reason, if you don't want to know what that is, just go ahead and click off right now. Have a nice day. See you in the next video. Goodbye. Okay, now that they're gone, what a bunch of losers. They don't want to know what the ending of Bowser Jr. is. I can already tell this one is gonna be good. As I mentioned, this is a final boss theme, and I find that a lot of Nintendo's boss themes can either be kinda average or really f***ing good. This is in the good territory for sure, which is odd to me because this sounds like it would be a main quest epic showdown track, but it's just for the DLC, and not to undermine Bowser Jr.'s quest or whatever it's called, but really, this track is actually a good amount better than the main game's final boss theme. Well, let me be clear, the final boss theme from the main game is really good too, but I think it's just something to do with how much more serious this one sounds that I feel like it's better fit for the main game and not the side content. Though from what I've been reading, maybe Alpha Dream, which I neglected to mention by the way, was the main team behind the Mario and Luigi franchise. And yes, I did say was because they're no longer in business. They actually went bankrupt and they stopped making games altogether, I believe. I'm thinking maybe they wanted to go out with a bang. Like they wanted to release one last song that they would ever get to make for this franchise, and they wanted to make it good. A lot of their heart and soul went into this piece. I don't even know if it was their team that composed this track or not, but regardless, the way the piano is just slayed for the majority of this song is phenomenal. I am truly astounded by this piece, and I kind of wish that I had grown up with this one, because I know I would have been drooling over this song back then. Let's give it a 4.6 out of 5 Bowser Kidneys. Well guys, if you got any more suggestions, go ahead, lay them on me. Mad Max Gaming and Pasta P, I hope you found this video to your liking. If you guys disagreed with how I rated the songs, go ahead and tell me what you would have rated them. How many Bowser Kidneys would you give this one? I'm assuming a lot because you guys are the ones who suggested it, so I'm assuming you guys like it a lot. Either way, thank you guys for requesting, and I look forward to hearing from you. Yes, I got a new haircut. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, you told me the other day